even if you don't have time, this is how you can create more time in your day to day. I've realized through my own personal experience in entrepreneurship and personal development and breaking my own mental matrix on my fallacies. I don't have time. I don't have money. I don't have this. I don't have that. Those are fallacies because you will create time for the things that matter to you. You will create things when you need it, when you feel empowered to do so. If you don't feel empowered to do so and you don't think creatively, you will not be able to create time for those things or money for that thing or whatever. But think about this simple concept. A drug addict will always find money for their drugs. So you can always find a creative way to go about achieving your goals if it matters enough to you. Okay. So what I started to do is I asked myself, why am I working so hard? One, I had liabilities. I had debt. I had things that I had to pay for. I had a car note, insurance, phone bill, whatever. I had bills. I accumulated these bills based on social habits, but I still now have these obligations. So I have to tackle it in some kind of way. So the best thing to do is to create a system where these things pay for themselves. I've realized that my car can pay for its gas, its tires, its brakes, everything, as long as I was willing to use that car at the same time to pay for the car. So as I was full-time working at a bank, I started to then pick up side hustles where I leveraged my car. So then my car paid for itself. I got to enjoy driving my car. I got to enjoy using my car, and my car is now paid off by itself, right? And then I started to think differently about my health and my lifestyle. If I was to spend money on food or clothing or anything for my character personally, why not create a stream where me doing things with my physical character pays for those things? So I started to ask myself, how could I make clothing pay for itself? Then I thought of a clothing line. If I am wearing my clothes, people will ask me where I got those clothes from, and that promotes my clothing line. So then I started that while watching YouTube videos, doing DoorDash, Grubhub, all these side hustles while educating myself and getting paid. So I replaced the time that I was using stuck at a business where I couldn't do those things with free time where I'm still making income, but educating myself at the same time. So my car became a college. My car became self-education. My car became the place where I could learn while also getting paid. So I did that. And then along that route, I started to develop my clothing line and my website for that and advertising for that and videography skills and stuff. And as I was doing DoorDash and Grubhub, I had those things available and I ran into restaurant owners, actual business owners who could benefit from the skill set that I have, making websites, doing advertisements, taking photos and videos. So naturally, I started to have conversations with those business owners about the other skill sets that I could do. And then I had my first media agency client from that. No advertising money went into that. Nothing but communicating with people what I could do for them because I've been doing it for myself on the side all this time. So that was the same thing that happened when I was working out at the gym. I would work out. I wouldn't advertise me being a trainer. I would work out. People see that. They see my results. They want those results. So they ask me. So then I started to think I could sell that as a service. So I started to offer that. And then from that, it scaled up and I had workout programs that I could sell and everything as a byproduct of showing up for the things that matter to me. So if you ask yourself, what is it truly that you do in your life? What is it truly that you have as far as skills, talents, abilities, things that you can do to provide value for others, and just start pouring into your skills. Ask yourself, how could others benefit from this? How has this skill set benefited you? And just start showing up and think creatively. As I showcased, your car can make you money to pay off your car. Your body can make you enough money to then pay for food or anything else if you do these things properly. It's not always about money, but the thing is, you realize that we put a lot of emphasis on money because money is access, but you can also acquire access by providing value in different ways. So because of how you grew up, you probably thought that money was the only way that got you access. And this might be a huge lesson to you, but money is a way of showcasing value. And if you can create value for someone else in exchange without using money, whether it be your skill set or you do things, your time in exchange for access, whatever, you can do this. You're always replacing and offering your time as it is for income. So you can offer skills or things that you've built or anything in exchange for income, and then creatively build your life based on what you now have learned. You can buy income by purchasing dividend paying stocks or ETFs. So if you over time put 10% away of every piece of income that you get into that, you can over time buy yourself a paycheck, and monthly your bills will be paid for by that, and you will have a lifestyle covered by the efforts of your today, over time compounded. So if you have any questions on this stuff, obviously feel free to ask. We're here for that. We're the Better Mind Society. Tyler's Wellness, helping open-minded individuals make themselves a priority and empowering them, you, to become your best self. See you guys in the next one.